Oh yeah, I am pumped for this guy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 239 pounds, Wolf.
His lightning-fast striking ability and his strength are what sets him apart from his competitors.
Those skills are going to be put to the test like never before. WWE is its own animal. It is time for him to attack. Whose house is it? It's Swerve's house!
What does that make you, Saxton? Like the annoying neighbor who calls the cops when the music's too loud?
That's not a very nice thing
And
to
his
say,
opponent
Corey.
from Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 201 pounds, Isaiah Swerve Scott.
Lots of swagger, but also lots of discipline. Coming from a military family with time spent in the Army Reserves himself.
A true student of the game, even hosts his own wrestling podcast on the WWE Network.
Don't sound so excited, Michael. They'll give anyone a podcast.
You are never invited back. And I'm going to have your episode deleted, Saxton.
Isaiah Swerve Scott, a fitting nickname for someone with no shortage of confidence and incredible athletic ability.
Yeah, Swerve just exudes confidence at all times, bordering on arrogance, but it's that attitude that has fueled his rise.
Well, Isaiah will have to come out on top tonight if he wants to start calling the ring Swerve's house.
Coming into this fight, his opponent's been boasting a new, more aggressive attitude. We'll have to see if that new approach will produce any dividend.
Just a barrage of stomps. Here's a combo of strikes. Wow.
Beautiful standing switch into the Gutbuster.
Very effective.
And now Swerve is getting beaten down.
Yeah, Isaiah needs to be resourceful in this situation. Oh my gosh!
Got to find a way to get out of this. Oh, God, face first. Definitely not where you want to be right now. Just carried like a rag doll here.
He's got the target acquired. Just a matter of moments.
This isn't the smartest thing to do, antagonizing your opponent instead of a... No!
Somersault plunge out of the floor. That is tossing your own body around without a care.
Taking no account for their own well-being. Swerve is one step quicker.
Swerve is in a distressing spot.
Yeah, Isaiah needs to be resourceful in this situation.
Up across the shoulders.
Here it comes! Oh, the tiebreaker!
Utilizing a little Penchak Salat. Like he's got 11 arms and feet. Ducks out of the way. Beautiful athleticism.
God.
You can't take much more of this.
Might want to walk it off or shake it off or do whatever he needs to do to get his head in the game here.
And now he's controlling the pace of this one.
He is just dominant right now.
He's able to sidestep there.
Wow! Oh, look at the knees.
Just unloading knees to the body.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here. Brutal escape as that maneuver was taking just too long to materialize.
Oh, launching himself from the ropes.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Yes, he didn't come here to watch him boast and taunt.
Mounted palm strikes.
Slam. And he keeps his focus on an attack to that area.
And Swerve had it scouted. Set up in the corner of the ring. Shifts it back onto him.
Super kick. Swerve is...
Does he have him here? Try and end it.
An impressive win here tonight, but don't forget he now has to face Keith Lee.
Before I get to my next match against Keith Lee, I have a few things I'd like to discuss. Hang on a second. Just let me gather my thoughts real quick.
Gather your thoughts or stall before you have to face a rested and motivated Keith Lee.
Okay, where was I? Like any top superstar would, I did my homework on Keith Lee in preparation for tonight's match. And I learned some very interesting things. See, this man is full of hashtags and motivational catchphrases, but it's all a bunch of lies. He's never lived up to a single one of them. Like, did you know that Keith Lee stole his parents' car when he was first leaving home to become a wrestler? I guess Grand Theft Auto is the true definition of limitless. Speaking of Keith's parents, turns out they didn't even want him to get into wrestling. They wanted him to continue playing football, but instead he quit, turning his back on his team and a free education that millions would die for. I doubt any of his coaches or teammates felt like basking in his glory after that. But after reading more and more about Keith Lee's backstory, one thing became clear. This is a pattern. He's always taken the easy way out, finding people who buy into his phony persona and enable him to receive countless opportunities after failing over and over again. Like, for instance, how he failed to make the cut at the Performance Center 3 times before he was bailed out by William Regal, who, to this day, continues to give him chance after chance when all he does is squander them. But this pattern really first started with Keith Lee's grandmother, who introduced him to wrestling as a young boy in Texas. While I can't go back and fix the giant mistake she made, I can put an end to it now. So Keith Lee, come on out here so I can expose you for what you really are. A fake, a liar, a failure, and soon to be
Wait a second.
former WWE superstar.
Keith Lee sends him flying to the floor.
Talk about a man's family and grandmother, and this is what you get.
Keith Lee's on a rampage. He snapped. Someone needs to stop him.
If anyone can talk some sense into Keith Lee, it's NXT General Manager William Regal.
And finally, it looks like cooler heads are prevailing.
He may have taken a beating, but I think this is what he wanted. He got inside Keith Lee's head, and now he has an important mental edge going into whatever their next encounter is.
Keith Lee is as tough mentally as he is physically. I'm not sure that strategy is going to work.
Did you not just see what happened? I think it's already proven extremely effective.